1:03 left in the first half. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Shot clock at 5. That's a basket is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Irving against Iguodala. Irving's shot is good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The drive by Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Iguodala with the steal. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 25 points, 3 steals, and 1 assist. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. 25 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
The Warriors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Thompson in at the 5. Irving against Iguodala. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Five on the clock. Kicks it out to James. Irving for three. Shot is off. Good defense by Iguodala. And it's the Warriors with the ball.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. While he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive. That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
And they'll keep possession. Buries it down low.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Irving attacking. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And stolen by Love.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Love against Curry. On the wing, Green. And Curry, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 15.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 31 points for Kyrie Irving. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Shot clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Fires, high post. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. For the 3. Kicks it out to Love. James outside. He dishes it to Irving. 3-pointer. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. His three-pointers off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away.
James outside. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And on the way from Irving for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
It's Thompson off the drive. 4 on the clock. Smith kicks to Thompson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Irving for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Outside Irving. Gets it off. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1. The shot is off. Great D that time from LeBron. Smith outside. Back to James. Love kicks to Irving. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Timeout called the Warriors. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Love outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. The Warriors shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. That's his third personal foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a three. That's good. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Love. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
James kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Green. Bogut with it. Picked up by Thompson. It's Curry, the drive. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 19 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Bogut. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now Irving. Thompson, a screen on Iguodala. Irving with it. Bogut picks him up. Clock at 6. Outside Irving, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Curry. Can't get it to go. Good D from Love. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just... an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Iguodala. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Deflects the pass. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Irving. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Back to Irving. A good look from James. Warriors with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Kicks it out to Love. He feeds it to Irving. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That'll put Tristan Thompson on the line. They get Stephen Curry. On the wing, Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Irving with a clean look. It's good.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with JR.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just in the NBA.